So what happens when we are not validating? For example, the opposite, by the way, is dismissing and shaming. And you will know when you are dismissed or shamed for many, many years, not validated, what will happen to you in the future? Well, for when we look at relationships, maybe you see that with your partner or within your family, then you notice that they are not able to cope with their own feelings and emotions, and that's really important. Your child might think that you want to change them, but you're not validating their emotions. You just say, come on, and that you want them to toughen up. And that's something, and I know I'm emphasizing on this a lot in all my videos, because I think it's really important, because many people say, hey, your child just needs to toughen up. It's a rough world. That everybody is sensitive. And what we want is not them to toughen up, but we want them to be true to themselves. Like I said, with peer pressure, in relationships, in communication, you want them to come to you when there's something going on at school, for example, when they're a teenager. So they feel seen and heard, and they feel really secure in how they're feeling. We must also be careful that what we say can stop their feeling in that moment. And that's not what we want. We want them to live through that feeling so they can process it. So choose your words wisely. Communication is so important. And those feelings and emotions need to come out. Those intrinsic feelings. Otherwise, it's really difficult to move on and not going into ruminating, overthinking everything that happened months ago at 3 a.m. in the night. So if we are not taught to deal with our emotions, we tend to keep in a cycle, and so then you will react in a way to those feelings that you're not always really proud of. And in that case, for us parents, it's really valuable and really useful to re-educate ourselves, because many parents are bad at emotional regulation. So just re-educate yourself. It's totally okay. We are taught what we are taught, and when you knew then what you know now, you might have reacted differently in the past. And of course, it's the words that you hear and that you have heard, and all the things that all the emotions that you hid within yourself when you were hiding from them, for your emotions, it can cause depression or other physical complaints, chronic fatigue, because the body does keep score. And those internal beliefs become your inner thoughts, your inner voice, your internal beliefs. So we want them to, how do you say that? Internalize them in a beautiful way. And I know, as a parent, sometimes when it's the end of the week, for example Friday, and you have to prepare many things and also dinner, and you know that you have to leave in an hour for the swimming lessons, and you didn't sleep well at night, and you have a child next to you, a child that's needs to be picked up, and well, you know, many things. You try logic first. For example, when your child is asking you or begging you or just demanding from you another bag of potato chips or another sandwich or another apple, and you say, you can't be hungry. You just ate like 5 minutes ago. Where did that whole sandwich go in your body? Or you try to fix the situation for them or minimize it, or say things like it's not so bad, or distract them away from their feelings. And what we really don't want is distract them from their feelings. And that's also the foundation for many eating disorders. So what we want is to live through that feeling and emotion.